Hunting for Answers is a production of the Black Effect Podcast Network and iHeartRadio. Welcome to Hunting for Answers, a true crime podcast. I'm your host, Hunter, and today we're highlighting a case from South Florida in Pembroke Pines. In the spring of 2014, a 15-year-old girl was last seen after leaving her high school, and then she vanished. Authorities quickly feared because this wasn't the first time she'd gone missing. And before this disappearance, police say she'd already been recovered from the hospital in critical condition after being severely assaulted. In official reporting, investigators stated they believed she was being exploited. Today, more than 11 years later, public updates remain limited, and what happened next is still unknown. This is the story of Quahziah Bouie. Quahziah Bouie was 15 years old when she went missing in 2014. She was a student at West Broward High School in Pembroke Pines, Florida. According to the Pembroke Pines Police Department, Quahziah stood about 5'8" and weighed around 140 pounds. She had black hair and brown eyes. Authorities say there were serious concerns about her safety, concerns that went far beyond what any teenager should have to face. She had gone missing in the past, a fact that often shapes how cases are initially viewed. But law enforcement made it clear this time was different. Because before her disappearance in 2014, Quahziah had already been found in extreme danger. Sometime before April of 2014, Quahziah was located at a Miami-Dade County hospital. She was in critical condition. Police said she had been severely assaulted. In official police reporting, investigators stated they believe Quahziah was the subject of human trafficking and being exploited. This was a child who had already been hospitalized after violence and then went missing again. Police say Quahziah Bouie was last seen on April 29, 2014. That day, she was last seen leaving West Broward High School. Police said she was wearing dark pants and a light-colored shirt. Within days, the Pembroke Pines Police Department issued a missing and endangered juvenile alert. Law enforcement launched an active investigation and search. Authorities indicated the case involved serious concerns for Quahziah's safety, including the fears that she may have continued to be exploited. According to police and CBS Miami, Quahziah had been staying in Miami prior to her disappearance, specifically in the Little Haiti area near North Miami Avenue and Northwest 83rd Street. Law enforcement described the area as one associated with commercial exploitation and heightened risk. This contributed to their concerns that Quahziah may have been in a situation where she was being exploited by someone else. In May of 2014, Captain Dale Engel of the Davie Police Department spoke with CBS Miami about Quahziah's disappearance. He said police believe she may have been involved in a situation where she was being forced or exploited, adding that they could not confirm details, but had serious concerns. At West Broward High School, news of Quahziah's disappearance had spread quickly. One of her friends, a student identified as Brittany, told reporters, "I'm very worried. I don't know what goes on in her life. It's happened a lot before." Multiple South Florida law enforcement agencies were involved in efforts to find Quahziah. It was also reported that the FBI was involved, though the extent of that involvement was never publicly detailed. Despite the serious concerns for Quahziah's safety, no leads were publicly announced, no suspects were identified, and no arrests have been reported. More than 11 years have passed since Quahziah Bouie disappeared. Her case remains unsolved. So what happened to Quahziah Bouie? If Quahziah is still alive today, she would be in her mid-20s. But the circumstances surrounding her disappearance remain deeply concerning. Anyone with information about the disappearance or current whereabouts of Quahziah Bouie should contact the Pembroke Pines Police Department. You can also email tips to tips@ppines.com or contact Broward Crime Stoppers. All contact information, along with her police case number, is included in the description below. As we close out this episode, remember that sharing Quahziah's story helps keep her case visible and pushes for answers that have been missing for more than a decade. Follow Hunting for Answers for updates on this case and others like it. Subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Instagram and TikTok for more true crime stories and case updates. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode. Until next time. Hunting for Answers is a production of the Black Effect Podcast Network. For more podcasts from the Black Effect Podcast Network, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.